Howdy everybody. Today we're gonna do a map video. Here I have open, I have my Google Maps open on the map of the United States and Canada. And yesterday morning I was over here, Saskatchewan, Saskatoon, where I got fuel at $1.44 per liter, which is what, like dollar. Wait a second. Let me give you guys correct information. $1.44 times 3.78. $5.44 per US gallon. Okay, so Saskatoon, Canada. Alright, and then I did, I think it's 530 miles. Okay, let's change it to miles. 532. Yeah, so I went like this. Highway 11. No, forget it. I didn't go through Regina. I went like this through Moose Jaw. Right, and then it's Highway 39. These are all two-lane highways. No, actually, wait a second. This one was 11 was pretty good. Part 4-lane, part 2-lane, and then I Weyburn, where I got stuck 2 years ago. My truck froze. Estevan, and then I crossed the border into US here, and just followed this 52 past Minot. This is all like, you know, American oil sands, and I ended up here in Carrington, right? And by the time I reached Carrington, only after 430 miles, my tanks were almost empty. One guy was asking me, how's my fuel mileage in cold weather with the same load versus warm weather? Well, the load is 50,000 pounds, right? And it was very windy, and the temperature was pretty bad. I think it was like minus 25 Celsius. Oh, you see? Okay, now it's Fahrenheit. So Saskatoon 6F, which is what? Which is minus 14, but it was much colder before. And then you see it becomes warmer. But in Carrington it was still pretty cold. Yeah, now it's warming up. I guess March is taking its toll, so to speak. But I was almost out of fuel, so I used up all my last 230 bucks on my fuel card, and I got, I think, like 56 gallons of fuel. And I was thinking, what the heck am I gonna do? Because my pay was this, I got paid today, and it was only like 600 bucks after all deductions, repairs, and from Carrington it's still 1,378 miles, right? So I need much more money than 600 plus 200 just on fuel alone, especially since this is, you know, a heavy load. So I started trucking, just expecting the worst, and I just, you know, stayed on the same. It's Highway 281. So I basically drove all day today on two-lane highways, and this is South Dakota, and I don't know if this was the route I actually took. Grand Island, what is this? No, wait, I'm in York. Right now I'm in York, Nebraska. Yeah, okay. No, I didn't go like this. Yeah, I went through Grand Island, I think. Yeah, like this. Yeah, okay, so it was 281. By the way, here, if any of you guys are familiar with this this Missouri River between the border with South Dakota and Nebraska, this is a very interesting place. Like this part here, you cross a bridge, and unfortunately my dash cam was off, but there's a huge dam here. I mean, sorry, dam. See this one? And when you drive on the right, there's some weird structures sitting in the water. Feels kind of like, I don't know, like a spaceship, 22nd century. I don't know, like real weird. This was, yeah, Randall Creek Dam over here. Yeah, really weird area. Yeah, and then basically, yeah, just stayed on this 281. Didn't hit any scales today. Just kept driving, and the temperature kept improving. So I started at -14, and by the time I reached Nebraska, it was -2 or 29 Fahrenheit. And as soon as the temperature was like this, I felt how my truck came alive. Basically, the fuel gauge needle stopped moving, you know, and that whatever fuel I had leaving that Carrington lasted me all the way to York, which is 545 miles. So basically, the same distance I did yesterday from Saskatoon to Carrington, North Dakota, and now here, and I spent much less fuel. So it's too bad that I didn't fill up both tanks right now. Didn't have enough money, so I could not calculate my average mileage. I wanted to do that just to see, because I think it was excellent on the way, between Carrington and York, and that's what I have. I have 864 miles left, and I'm going through Kansas. See, Nebraska ends here. Then I keep going on this. No, now it's 81. Yeah, because I went on this interstate here. Yeah, I came from Grand Island like this, and then I took the I-80. But now I'm switching to 81, and then it becomes an interstate. The only problem is that they don't allow heavy loads on this turnpike here. So that's what they told me, that I have to go like this, 235, and then you see this little road here to the west, that's 81. So instead of going on the freeway, I'm gonna go on, on 281 and stay on 281. Yeah, like this, all the way to Oklahoma. See, and then I switch back to I-35. And the only problem is that so far I'm still waiting for my permit for Oklahoma. You know, I cannot enter Oklahoma because there was some bad weather over there, and they are refusing to issue the permit. I don't know. Okay, see, it's what does it say? Cloudy. Yeah, 33F, so basically +1. I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna call permits tomorrow and give them some hell, because this is not good, right? And that's it. Then after that, it's all interstate, and I'm going through Oklahoma City. And what is this? I-35, basically towards Dallas. I probably will take like a bypass somewhere here, and then Houston. Yeah, Houston, but I have to go like this on a bypass. No, wait a second. This one. That's the toll highway, and that's where I'm going. Russia Run, Texas, right next to the ocean. Okay, let's check the weather over there. Wow, look at this. 52 Fahrenheit. That's +20 Celsius. What? 11? 11? I thought it was 20. Okay, 11. Yeah, alright. That's still pretty good. So that's still, you can wear shorts and stuff like that. Oh, and one guy just called me this morning and offered me a load back to Alberta. I said, no way. I'd rather drive empty from Houston back to Ontario. I'm not going back to Alberta. Because you see, I'm here. Oh, this is Gulf of Mexico, and they wanted me to go this way to Calgary. These are all mountains, and it's crazy cold, as you saw from my previous vids. But I want to go this way. I want to go to Toronto, right? And from that Russia Run, Texas, to Toronto, Ontario, that's 1,561 miles, right? But I've been on the road since February 11th, so that's it. There's gonna be, I might go empty like this, maybe find something in Arkansas or Missouri, I don't care. I'm going to Ontario. And just to mention, I wanted to mention about the, see how, by the way, here's a tip for owner-operators. I have this little folder here called load, right? And then inside I have more folders: customs, permits, and then all this stuff. That's my load confirmations, right? And this is pretty handy for each trip, and then I get rid of them. I put them in this old folder and I get rid of them, and each time I have new ones here. And I just wanted to show you guys what permits look like, right? So a permit is basically a piece of paper, usually what, like this one is 5 pages, and it has your truck information, I don't know, official stamp of the state, all these numbers, and of course a very important thing is the effective dates, because if you're there too early or too late, you're gonna get a ticket. And then they give you all these dimensions, what you're transporting, you know, stuff like that, and then they give you your route, which you have to stick to, like which highways to go on, right? And that's it. And then the price, but that's just the government fee. Like a permit company like ComData will charge their own fee. I think it's like $10 per permit, but that's what it is. And they email me these permits, and then I print them out, and off I go into the sunset. So that was a quick update from York, Nebraska. I'm SERGEI DRATCHEV. Thanks for watching.